I am Cass from Korea Telecom.
I'm Pam from PLDT and Smart Account.
How did you two meet and what was your initial impression of each other?
I first met her when we're on college. So I'm in first year and I think she's on her third year. I always remember her because she's always Dean's Lister every sem. So I'm attracted on that kind of person.
The second time that we met is when we were in Amdocs. Actually, she looks familiar, but I can't pinpoint where I saw her. And my first impression with her is actually I got to know her when I was in Amdocs. So she's very down to earth and funny.
How did it happen? I mean, your story. When did it start?
She asked for my name, and I gave my Facebook account. Then we reconnected because of our
Favorite
talks.
professor.
Yeah.
Who gave the first intention?
Of course, me! I didn't know if she's into this kind of relationship.
Actually, most people think that I'm straight, but actually, I'm not sure what I am.
Were there any challenges that you encountered when you were starting your relationship?
We started courtship around August, but during that time when I expressed it to my parents, actually they rejected it. That's the conflict that we had. And I came from a very Catholic practicing family. And none of my relatives have a history about LGBT relationships. So it's very hard to come out and get accepted. But then again, few years passed. My father loves her very much.
For your group of friends who were the first to know that you already are a couple, how did they react?
My group of friends were fortunately LGBT people. So, she's an LGBT person even before I realized I was. But I've been attending LGBT, what do you call that? The Pride Parade.
Pride Parade.
Yeah. Than her. So
I never was.
yeah, so my friends are very accepting actually.
So for Kat, because we know in Amdocs you're holding a leadership position here, you manage people. Do you think your relationship with Pam has affected the kind of influence that you have on your team?
Actually, one of my under is part of LGBT. And when she was telling me a story about that, that's the time that I told her, oh, I'm in an LGBT relationship too. So it somehow, you bridge that gap that most of the people often disregard. And now, I think I have a very close relationship with all my team members. We don't have my motto is not to take judgment in any way.
What hobbies or interests do you like to do together?
Every anniversary we are traveling. So if they didn't get a chance to book a flight, if we are busy, so then we're doing road trip.
For other couples who may be transitioning to, coming out in a kind of relationship, with a kind of relationship that you have, what would you advise?
If they're having a hard time coming out for now, so I think they need to talk more about how. Because mahirap yung tinatago. Mahirap yung nagtatago. Too painful for both of that people.
For me, it's normal to be afraid, actually. But you need to think of yourself and your partner, not to think about other people, what they will say about you. So, if you're going to live in that way, you're going to shell yourself from what or who you truly are. And my advice actually is to take some time if you're still scared. But if you're ready to come out to the world, then just be yourself and love who you truly love.